Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Wednesday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, it's going to be a lovely one for today as a lot of that rain shower potential has pushed out of the Western Slope for the most part. However, strong to severe storms just to the south of us could be posing a bit of an issue on its own. Things are nice and clear right now, though. On America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, we could be seeing a lot of extra cloud coverage for today with just about 30% chances of showers. However, gusty outflow winds is going to be the main concern for the Grand Valley, and those mountains are going to be seeing up to 50 miles an hour for those wind speeds. A cold front is expected to arrive tonight, and that's going to take us into some very chilly conditions for the next several days. And the next week, well, you can expect that rain to return as well. Right now, we're waking up to 53 degrees in Grand Junction, low 50s as well for Paonia and Nucla, Montrose Delta in the upper 40s, and Glade Park hanging out in the mid 50s alongside Moab. Pretty consistent start to the day across the Western Slope and a little bit on the warm side as well. Now for that classroom forecast, that first bell is ringing to 51 degrees, and like I mentioned, we're seeing that cloud coverage pretty consistently throughout the day, clearing up a little bit in the afternoon, but we'll still be seeing that. But after all this rain, I'll definitely take a little bit of cloud coverage instead. Low 50s for our morning is going to start to slowly warm up until 70 degrees kicks off at 1 p.m. and then we hang out in those low 70s for the rest of the afternoon. Just some cloudy conditions in the meantime, and of course those winds. Now folks, for that dog walking forecast, we got Evie hanging out with us all week long, and it's going to be a great day to take your dog out for a walk. We got partly cloudy conditions, 50 degrees at 7 a.m. turning into those mid 50s by 9, and then 11 ushers in mid 60s. Well, keep in mind though that we're seeing some pretty fast wind speeds due to those storms developing to the south. So about 13 miles an hour in Grand Junction, but around the region, well, things are really starting to pick up some steam here. 10 miles an hour expected at 8 a.m. for Glade Park and those higher elevations. And then as we head into that noon hour, well, things really start to pick up, especially in the higher elevations. Glade Park seeing nearly 30 miles an hour. Things start to develop widespread for the Western Slope in the afternoon, and then continues on for a couple of hours before things kind of start to dissipate and die down for the evening hours as that storm passes and that cold front really starts to leave its mark. We're seeing it mainly in southern and southeast Colorado, I should say, pushing up into the Front Range all the way to the Dakotas. We're going to be seeing some of those potential strong outflow winds as well as that 30% chance of showers, mainly concentrated across the southern portions near the San Juans, at least as far as our forecasting range is concerned. That is also reflected with this extended flood watch and warning in effect near Archuleta County down in southern Colorado. This was extended yesterday, fully expected to expire today at 3 p.m. and then we're kind of off to the races from there, folks. But instead of having to worry about rain showers, well, we may have to start worrying about freezing a little bit earlier than we expected because we're seeing a lot of that kind of changing over the course of the next several days. As we look ahead at that futurecast, we're seeing a lot of potential for rainfall, mainly near Glade Park and then near that Fruta Loma area. It doesn't quite ever hit Grand Junction, just continues out to the west of it, but only time will tell what we see as far as rain showers. As we look ahead at that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, low 70s for today. Chances of showers sit at 30%, like I mentioned, west of Grand Junction. Montrose, slightly cooler. Seeing a very big dip in temperature between today and tomorrow, about 15 degrees in fact. Overnight lows getting close to freezing temperatures. Folks, get ready for a great one ahead.